Hello and welcome to another Unmasked episode of So What's on Your Mind? I'm your host, Lamar Barrett, and today we are sitting down and speaking to one of the most knowledgeable individuals about any sport and most definitely his home teams, the Commanders, the Wizards, the Nationals, and I would bet that the Capitals will be a team he knows a ton about as well. We are here to find out what is going on in his world, from politics. It could be life, education, sports, music, health, or anything he wants to talk about. Today's guest is a young man that I have had the pleasure of not knowing just him for more than 25 years, but his family and his wife. From the days of watching him play basketball at Oxon Hill Middle School and his Oxon Hill boys and girls club teams that were loaded, and he had fantastic coaching as well, even to the present moment. He still has that same passion and fire about everything he believes in. Even though I've never got a chance to coach him at Oxon Hill with all his other friends and teammates, we still maintain a relationship over the years. He's the most popular guest on all the team 980 shows, WTEM here in the DMV area. Everything looks to, everyone looks to hear his thoughts daily from coming on. He's G from the shop, so you're not gonna know his name. He's G from the shop from the radio. Also, he may be the biggest supporter of the documentary In the Water. I would be remiss if I didn't mention that fire and passion he received from his dad. He's instilling that into his son. And by the way, happy birthday to little G. Hello and welcome to the show, to a guy I've known since he was a kid. It's amazing to see him as an adult, and he's still that same fiery energy guy every day. Garrett Thomas, aka G from the shop. So G, what's on your mind?
Man, I'm just glad I'm here, my man Bert. Hey Bert, nah, you ain't never lied, Slim. You taught my wife. You tutored my little brother who was struggling with math. You know what I'm saying? You coached all the homies, and you ain't coached me, but we chop it up on this sports all day, every day. That's what we do. And this unmasked movement, man, I'm proud of you, Slim. That's what I got on my mind. I had to clear my schedule for Coach Bird, man.
I appreciate that, man. I appreciate those kind of words. You're right. We go back, way back. So, but I'm gonna pick your mind today, man. Like I know you talk sports all the time, and people love to hear you. Just whatever you feel like talking about. What you want to talk about, man?
Oh no, we just up here, man, celebrating you, and we gonna celebrate G. G birthday just turned 13. He played for Marlboro Boys and Girls Club football, Camp Spring basketball. Just started playing with Team Takeover. We thinking about reclassing them, definitely going to 7th grade twice. You know what I'm saying? That COVID year messed a lot of stuff up. We was going to Indiana, Ohio last year, 12 years old, playing against 15s, 14s, them Canada teams got different rules also. So, we try to make something shake in that youth sports, man. He got his championship game coming up. Go Marlboro, you know what I'm saying? But, I've also got him with Ryan Gorham, man. Shout out Shooter, man. My man Ryan Gorham, who you coached up Oxon Hill. Him and my Lil G, Giancarlo Thomas, and Ryan Gorham Jr. They've been playing football, basketball together since they was 4, man. They like family.
And you ain't never lied about Ryan Gorham, one of the best shooters I ever coached. And I always used to tell him, I don't know how he did it. No one ever understood how he ran on the same side of the floor all day, and nobody ever figured that part out. He shot so well on one side of the floor. I don't think he just had a spot on the right side of the floor all day long. It was amazing.
Effortless jump shot, Slim. And never met a shot that he ain't like. I think he wake up shooting, man. You know what I'm saying? And I always say, we both 6'4", 6'5". We had different games. But I always say, Slim, you put my game with his game, you got a perennial NBA player, man.
No, you're 100%. And I want to say this because you talk about this a lot. you are a big supporter. You name names that people don't even know sometimes. Man, in the water, you a huge PG County, guy. Like it wasn't, we're not talking just DC. We talking about you are PG County through and through. You name DC guys, but I mean, talk about that, how much that means to you, that the in the water.
Oh my God. Slim, that's everything. That gave me the love of sports. You know what I'm saying? You talk about Oxon Hill Boys and Girls Club, who was loaded. We ain't only have Mike Sweetney, a lottery pick. We had an assist leader in Richard Little going down VMI. We also had a movie star in George Gore on our team. Look, he was Omar Epps' little brother on Juice. He was on, My Wife and Kids, New York Undercover. We was loaded all around the board. And you had G from the shop on there. I led the team in checks, rebounds, blocks. I was the heart of the team, But also coming out of that joint, we had little bro like Lamar Butler Jr., the March Madness darling, forever. His father, Red Dog, one of the greatest shooters ever out the city. Lamar Butler Sr. We also, man, you would have midnight league games with Mike Fleming, Vic Page, older brother. Vic Page playing in a men's league at 14, dropping 40s. And they embarrassed because they find out he's 14. Vic Page came out of Oxon Hill Boys and Girls Club. You know what I'm saying? You got Renard Phillips, the new head man over at Anacostia, man. It's just loaded, man. The talent is so loaded. And me and my man, Linwood Jefferson, we talk about it all the time. Like, man, we miss them Oxon Hill Boys and Girls Club, Chucker Road, glory days, because the talent is so fertile in that area, Slim. We can name names all day. Phil Goss, Matt, Billy Lanier, top dog coach. You know what I'm saying? Daryl Moore. The list goes on and on. I'm gonna tell you now, Sid Baker, senior, coach at Bowie State. Long time, Potomac High School, dog. We used to play. He was coaching Newport with DeMar Johnson and Shackelford. Me and Lord Rich ended up coaching his son up Oxon Hill. We won the districts with them Bamers, man. And had an all met from up Glass Manor, Ray Gatlin.
You named some names, man, and like, I mean, a lot of names that you did mention. It's interesting because when you guys were in middle school, it was you, Mike, Rich, all you guys were together, and we was like, looked at that team and said, you know what, probably won't get Mike, but if you can get the rest of them, you'll be fine. Well, Mike was the only one that came over really on that team. All of y'all went private school. You know what I'm saying? You, Rich, all y'all guys went private school, I think. But and then Rich and them ended up coming back after a year or so. So, but no, that team was loaded. And you got some guys that Dwayne Shackford, who was there with you guys, who ended up going in Anacostia. People forget about that.
He was our best player. Came to Forest Heights Elementary School in like third or fourth grade. I was always the best player in the school until Wayne got there. And then it was completely evident he was the best. And when we was in seventh grade, me, Rich, and Wayne was the only seventh graders on that middle school team. We went undefeated. Wayne was the starting point guard. Me and Rich sat the bench, and we could boogie. But man, when I seen Wayne, seventh grade, and then the maturity he had at eighth grade and just lead the team, it was grown. He was wise beyond his years, and he's still doing it over there at Friendship Tech Prep, right off 7th Avenue, man. Sending younger from Southeast to school, man. His little nephew, Malik Shackelford, can boogie, man. Ninth grader, boogie.
But man, we're going past and present, and like you just throwing names out, which is great. That's how I wanted to bring you on about the knowledge, man. It was great to hear you today. I hear you on WTEM. I hear you on Team 980 all the time. Rick Doc Walker and those guys, and it's like, hold up, man, I got to get G. We've been talking about this for a long time, like getting G on. So I appreciate you coming on, and man, you keep doing what you're doing, especially, man, letting these younger generations know about all the old heads and how how they were as ball players, or I mean in sports in general. Because I think those guys will learn a lot. They can learn a lot from you And I know, you know, your dad has been doing it to you, and you've definitely been around this basketball thing for a long time.
Man, salute the pops, man. My father, long time coach. He started coaching me, you know what I'm saying, and he folded that into a long time high school coaching career with his best friend Trevor Brown over at National Christian, McDonald's All-Americans, many pros. They had Kevin Durant in 9th and 10th grade. You know, one of the best coaches I ever known, basketball minds, period. But he also taught me, you know, what not to do, you know, because me and him would go at it all the time. So I be trying to play that balance when I'm coaching. And I got a lot, no bull, I got a lot from coaches like you, Howard Hill Jr. You know, you got to know how to try and communicate with these kids, man. You know, they got a different language, and you can't be the grumpy old man that's trying to instill the old school ways. You got to do what you think works in the old school, but translate that to the new days, man. Because these youngers are buck. These youngers are buck on you, and they tune you out, man. So you try and keep them engaged, man. Keep them interested, and always make it fun, man. You know what I'm saying? Because it was always fun for me. But even at 12, 13, 14, it was like a business, man. We was trying to win. It wasn't fun and games all the time. It was a serious business, man.
No, you're 100% right about that. And that's, I think, as guys start getting older, you have to kind of say, hey, this is how it's going to be. You know what I'm saying? So, but no, I appreciate you, G, taking some time. Man, I look forward, you know, when this comes out, people like just going to hear your knowledge and your fan base might just grow even more. It's already big. It's going to grow even more. But no, I appreciate it, man. And you enjoy the rest of your day, man. I appreciate it.
Man, no, I'm humbled and thank you. You know, I've been, man, unmasked. Meet me up to Levi's, man, with the shirt, man. I got to represent, you know what I'm saying? I always support my peoples, man, that's doing something, because we could be doing bad, you know what I'm saying? We could be doing nothing, you know what I'm saying? So I always love what you do. And, you know, you said it, I'm always on 980, man. Shout out to them for giving me a platform. Been put off a couple podcasts, you know, because sometimes I rub people the wrong way. But it's all love, you know what I'm saying? I support everybody that gave me the opportunity. I'm trying something new. But, man, you know what? Catch me on 980 for now. And, Bert, you said the local teams. Yeah, we know them, but, you know, I grew up on that Bulls right there.
You did do that. I know that. You Jordan fan. I mean, I know that. I know that part. So, look, you got. You might be a Bulls fan. That's because of the mic and all of that. You know, you still support your Wizards, so I know that.
No, I don't. I grew up watching Michael Adams, Tom Gugliotta, and Don McClain run up the court. I couldn't root for that. Shout out to them, though. Like, so my thing is, go Bulls forever. Them light-skinned dudes out there doing it right now. But hey, Bird, man, thank you for letting me come on this joint, man. Always support Unmasked and Coach Bird, what he doing. Man, catch me on IG, G from the shop on IG. Holler at me, man. And you talking about 980? Call up there, man. Tell them cut the check.
There you go. All right, G, I'll talk to you.
I love you, Bird.
Love you.